Ranking the greatest singers of all time is tough. Music is personal, and everyone has their own Mount Rushmore. But when you're talking sheer vocal talent, emotional power, influence, and that something extra you can't quite define, a few names just rise above the rest. So here's a top 10 greatest singers to ever live. 10. Freddie Mercury. Freddie wasn't just a rock singer, he was a vocal acrobat. He could croon, scream, belt, and purr, all while commanding the stage like a royal deity. Listen to Somebody to Love or Bohemian Rhapsody, and you'll hear a voice that could go from delicate to thunderous in seconds. And Liv? He was untouchable. He made entire stadiums feel intimate. 9. Aretha Franklin. The Queen of Soul didn't just sing, she preached. Her voice had fire and finesse, raw emotion and gospel power. Respect may be her anthem, but songs like Ain't No Way or Natural Woman show the depth of her range, both technically and emotionally. She could turn a simple lyric into a spiritual event. Nobody touched hearts like Aretha. 8. Prince. Prince could do it all. Rock, funk, soul, pop. And that falsetto? Smooth as velvet. His voice was as unpredictable as his fashion, a whisper 1 second, a primal scream the next. He didn't just perform, he channeled something cosmic. Listen to The Beautiful Ones or When Doves Cry and you'll get chills. Effortless genius. 7. Luciano Pavarotti. Opera may not be everyone's jam, but Pavarotti's voice was otherworldly. He had a tenor that could fill an arena with no mic and break your heart doing it. His version of Nessun Dorma is pure vocal perfection. Even people who didn't care for opera felt something when he sang. That's the mark of a true legend. 6. Stevie Wonder. There's a warmth and optimism in Stevie's voice that's uniquely his. He could hit notes with surgical precision, but it's the joy and soul behind them that makes him great. Superstition, lately, overjoyed, he poured his entire being into every line. He's not just a singer, he's a force of light in musical form. 5. Frank Sinatra. Blue Eyes wasn't a vocal gymnast, but he had flawless phrasing and a tone smoother than 18-year scotch. He could turn a lyric into a conversation, casual, cool, but deeply felt. Songs like My Way or In the Wee Small Hours prove his control and emotional weight. No one made singing seem easier or cooler. 4. Mariah Carey. Her 5-octave range. Her whistle register. Her power ballads and playful hooks. Mariah's voice is a technical marvel, but what sets her apart is the control. She doesn't just hit high notes, she plays with them like a jazz musician. Songs like Vision of Love and Emotions are clinics in vocal dexterity. Pop diva? Sure. Vocal goddess? Absolutely. 3. Ella Fitzgerald. Ella's voice was like liquid silk, clean, agile, and endlessly expressive. She could scat with the best jazz players, slide through octaves effortlessly, and sing ballads with a quiet vulnerability that broke your heart. She wasn't flashy, she was flawless. The First Lady of Song didn't need drama, she just needed a mic. 2. Whitney Houston. Power, clarity, soul. Whitney's voice was a once-in-a-lifetime instrument. She could belt a stadium shaker like I Will Always Love You, or bring you to tears with something as delicate as I Have Nothing. Her tone was pristine, her technique surgical, but it was her emotion that made you believe every word. When Whitney sang, the world listened. 1. Michael Jackson. Because he was the complete package, MJ could croon with tenderness, growl with attitude, scream with passion, and dance while doing it all. From Human Nature to Billie Jean, every vocal take was layered with emotion and precision. His voice evolved from Motown prodigy to world-dominating icon, but it was always instantly recognizable. He made pop music timeless. No one sang, moved, or electrified quite like Michael. Ever.